What up, YouTube? This is the Young Chevy Truck YouTube channel where I plan on showing you how to build a 1984 Chevy C10 truck that just burns rubber. Ain't meant to be fast, only meant to be fun for you. And in this episode, I'm about to check out the job that my dad did when he put this timing chain on. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I haven't even touched it yet. I just, turned the screws in just a little bit because he left them out for me. And they look good. It looks good. The dots are lining up. Alright, let's see here. What y'all think about this? Tell me what y'all think. Because I think that's perfect. There's no cam adjustment that you could possibly do to get these to be even more perfect. If it was a tooth over, it'd be too far. If it was a tooth over that way, it'd be too far. So this has to be it because it's way too close. Yeah, they do look a little. It looks like the cam is a little bit off to the side, but I think that's just because how I have the engine turned. So yeah, we're just gonna turn it a little bit, and we'll see how it's looking after I turn it that way just a little bit. See if I can get them to align right on the money. Let's see, hold on, let me look at my angles. Hold on. All right, I think this should be good. If I can get my hand and just kind of boom. All right, so it should be catching all of that. Right on the money, Dad. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. That's a bet. Kevin Dean, shout out to you if you're watching this. My dad doesn't usually watch all my videos, but he watches a good percentage of them, so he'll probably watch this one just to know that he did something right, so he can flex. God, Dad, you got this perfect. Like, it is perfect. And also, I'm not gonna tell you guys what this video is really gonna consist of. Now that I think about it, I don't think I really did. I told you I was gonna be looking at this, but I think I might, take up some more things. So if I do end up taking up, more projects, like if I plan on putting the timing cover on, which I kind of do, and the oil pump and all of that, then I'll get to what I can get to today, and then I'll title the video accordingly, because I didn't want to promise anything at the beginning like I did last video. Like I said, I'm gonna put the dipstick on, but I never did because of time. So yeah, I'm just gonna do what I can, and then you'll see what it's all about in the description of this video. So now I'm actually going to put some thread locker on these and just make sure they're nice and tight, because I do not want this gear to pop off, and I don't want pistons to collide with valves, and then I don't want the gear to shoot out the side of the truck, and then I gotta buy a new motor and a new fender. So I'm putting thread locker on it because I really do not want this to come apart anytime soon. It will do the job just fine. I can smell it. Loctite has a certain smell to it. I was told just do it till it's tight, not necessarily a specific specific torque spec. I've heard 20 foot-pounds, but I mean, you'll want these to be tight either way. So, and I also want to get to some garage cleaning, needless to say, because all that stuff over there that you see right now, bunch of stuff we don't need. Oil cans and stuff that got old oil, some got new oil. I'll save the new oil, but just random boxes and random products that just we won't need. Simply put, we won't need it, and we need to dispose of it. Most of this is just random stuff that we could get rid of, really. So I got these nice ARP bolts on here. That looks good, man. That looks really good. Alright, so now I still saw crap inside the engine, sadly. But I mean, I think what I'm gonna do is turn it and then try to get something to get in there and get all the crap out of it, and then turn the engine manually and get stuff out of every single cylinder. Hopefully whatever in the whatever is in the cracks and crevices of the cylinder walls won't scrape the wall as I turn the engine. I'm really hoping that's not the case. Alright, so now I'm about to check and see if there's any more debris inside the walls of my cylinders. Because next week I'm closing this thing up for good, so I really want it to be clean in here. Alright y'all, I do apologize if the GoPro is focused on the background right now, not me, but I am now about to clean off the old, what's that thing called? The old timing cover, and I'm about to install that, so that's going on today, so you will see it in the title. But I'm going to install that, and I am also, man, I really want to put the cylinder heads on, but I don't have enough cash to go get the head gaskets yet. So, or the bolts. I didn't even think about that, or the bolts. But for now, I'm just going to get the timing cover on. I might even get the oil pan on today, guys. The oiling system might be done today. So, I'm going to put it on, and I'm actually going to keep the engine right side up like it is now, just because of the fact that the oil pump has that drive shaft, and if the drive shaft, you know, falls out, then I'll have to try to fish and put it back in like that, and I'm trying to avoid that. So gonna do that. Of course, time chain's on, everything's on, it's at TDC, it's ready to go now. So I am going to get the oil pump and get that situated, and then we'll torque it down to 65 foot-pounds and call it a day. And oh yeah, I might as well show y'all now. I didn't get it welded. I did not get it welded, as you can see. Because, I mean, they say that if it bolts on, then it should be fine. That's the only reason why you will weld it, is to keep it situated. And, it bolts on, and we, you know, hammered it in, so it should be straight. So, I'm going to take their word for it, and I am going to install it just like that. And I got this dope ARP oil pump drive shaft, and it looks tough. It's probably meant for like, you know, high volume stuff, but I mean, it's the same old thing. Thing is too different, other than the fact that they replaced the plastic piece that would usually go right there. I don't know why they made that plastic. I don't know if that was like right out the factory of Chevy. Like, that seems like a part that would fail after, you know, a couple, you know, 100,000 miles. But I mean, I guess not. I mean, most of the stuff on this motor is like foolproof, whatever, however you say it. But go ahead and get my torque wrench out and everything. Need to get that ready, and we will see what we can do. But I guess first, might as well start with the hand tight. So let's do it. All right, y'all, got this thing dipped in some oil. It was old oil, but you know, it'll get the job done. I don't know if this is a good angle for y'all. I'm sorry if it's not. I'm trying to get the gasket on first. There we go. Thank you. So now I got the gasket actually on there, so this should be a whole lot easier. Oh, that's such a nice sound. I hope this is the right bolt. I didn't even think about that. They said you have to make sure that the bolt doesn't bottom out on the crankshaft. I don't think it is. Alright, so let's go get the torque wrench. Let's torque this thing down all the way, and then we'll turn the engine a couple times, see if we hear anything grinding. This does look significantly lower than the stock setup. The engine looks a whole lot bigger now, I'll tell you that much. Now let's go ahead and get this torque down. You know what? I can turn the engine around and then make this a whole lot easier. So guess what I'm about to do? See, this is exactly what I was thinking. It won't let it come out, so that's perfect. So I can turn the engine upside down and still work on everything. Wow. See, it's like little things like that. That's why I love small block Chevy so much, because they make things so easy for you. And you don't figure these things out until you actually work on one. So all those people out there is like, oh, why'd you buy such an old truck? Because stuff is like easy as pie. 65 foot-pounds. Alright, 65 foot-pounds, where you at? Thank you. Alright, time to turn this motor now to see if I feel any tension. So, and then I'm gonna call my guy Steven. See what he thinks. Hear those new rings. It's a beautiful sound. New ring scraping on brand new machine cylinder wall. Alright, that's one time around. I didn't hear anything bad, so I think I'm good, y'all. If there's something on my forehead, don't laugh at me. But I basically got everything together now. I'm really just gonna put the timing cover on. I gotta scrape some of the old gunk off of it, and I need to get some gasket sealer, but I know I have gasket sealer in here, but you know how that goes. I hope some of y'all can relate to the whole junkie garage thing. That's why I'm being super honest about, you know, it being the way it is, because I feel like, I mean, we don't have to hide. It happens, especially when you're in like a, you know, a house with your whole family in it, when it's not just a house with you and another person in it. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. It's all of your stuff. All of your stuff ends up here in this one spot. So I'm just trying to be super honest about it, just so people can see that I'm just a human being, and maybe y'all can relate to it. I'm going to have to find this gasket sealer, and it might take me a second, so I'm gonna go off camera, because, you know, what's the point of showing y'all that? Let me find it. I had to go buy some, but now I need to scrape some of that old gunk off of the old timing cover, and then we're gonna put that thing on. And I hope I can put the oil pan on today. I kind of don't want to turn it right side up to put the oil pan on, because, well, I guess the drive shaft won't. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it easier on myself. I'm going to turn the engine back around, and I'm going to put the oil pan on that way. Because, I mean, the drive shaft of the oil pump won't fall out. It'll only fall to a certain point. So if I really have to shimmy it and mess with it to get it to go back on, then I can do that just fine. I mean, I don't see why anybody else has a problem with that, and I'm pretty sure other people do that exact same thing all the time. So let me go ahead and clean this up. I've never done a time lapse before. Maybe I should try doing a time lapse of me cleaning this off. Would y'all like that? Let's give it a try. Alright, y'all, so I just got done cleaning some of the crap off of the old timing cover that I've had on this truck for forever. I plan on using this timing cover on the truck for forever. I mean, like, I've been using it, I mean, religiously. Because, I mean, I don't know, I guess it's just one of the original things that can never really go bad on the truck, so gonna be using that for as long as I can. And so I got the crap off. I know I could have used like a wire brush or something like that, but I don't know, I just wanted to do it by hand. I feel more thorough when I can just do it by hand, like I just showed you. So I'm gonna go clean the grease off of this thing, so at the very least it looks good when when everything goes on. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll get back to y'all. Alright, so we're back, and I got this thing clean in sort of a mediocre fashion. I still have to hammer out the old seal right here, and replace it with the new one that I got sitting right there. Thank you. Alright. That was really difficult for no reason. So let's move on to the next one. Let's get this going. And I hope I have the right angle. Yeah, it was probably right enough. I'm sorry if that footage is a little jacked up. But I'm just in the zone right now. I'm trying to get stuff done. Let's hope I don't tap my finger. Alright. That was good. Y'all, so we're getting ready to button this up, and I use this stuff religiously, and I stand by it. So I'm just gonna lube this thing up really, really good, because I don't want any issues with this chain later on. Everything looks fine. I don't know how my dad got this thing to work being as tight as it is, But I mean, I think it's fine. I turned the engine a couple times and it felt really good. It felt really snug. So now I'm just gonna put some of this assembly lube on it. I probably don't need it, but I just believe in using it anyway. So I'm gonna do that and get that out the way. Boom. Look at that. It's starting to look like an engine now. Man, that's inspirational. Because it's the same one that's been on every single setup. Literally every single setup for the past 4 years. Oh, this is looking real pretty right now, man. God, it's inspirational. I'm getting real motivated to put this oil pan on tonight, actually. So I'm thinking I might just cut this video off here because it's probably getting kind of long, and start on the oil pan job in the dark. Forget it. I'll just chill in the garage and get this done. And then later on, I'll start cleaning up the garage. On top of that, because it's just random boxes, random things we don't need in here right now. So, you know what? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this into 2 separate videos, maybe one today and one tomorrow that I put out, just, you know, so y'all ain't bored. Like I said, guys, this is the Young Chevy Truck YouTube channel where I plan on showing you how to build a 1984 Chevy C10 truck that just burns rubber, ain't meant to be fast, and only meant to be fun for you. And in the next one, we'll be putting the oil pan on, and so that's gonna be interesting because I've never done it, you know, on an engine stand, you know, with the convenience of the engine stand. So and I just found out that the oil pump drive shaft doesn't fall out when, you know, you turn the engine back the other way, so I'm not afraid of that anymore. So I get to make it easy for myself. You see, it's just little engineering things like that that Chevy really got right with these old school small blocks. It's just little things that make everybody's life so much easier, you know. Like I said, guys, always a pleasure. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's going to be, you know, same night for me, but different video for y'all. So I will see you guys in the next one. And if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one.